She flew out yesterday for 10 days.
Welcome back to the Pre-PR 6 o'clock version. We are here at Carlsbad High School where the Lancers are about to host Mission Hills in a battle of undefeateds. I am joined by John Carroll. Coach Carroll, you have another coach to your left. Introduction, please.
Well, Coach Hauser, we've met a few times on the field.
Yes, we've had some fun together. That's for sure.
We have. It's great to see you.
You look good in red.
Hey, let me ask you. So, you've been around a lot of good football players and a lot of good football teams, and you got the real deal at quarterback. Tuttle's outstanding, but you got the guy that can stretch the field too.
Yeah.
Tell us how that makes a difference. How Chris Olave has made the difference for you.
Easily said, any down I can call his number and put him in a position to do something with it. And it doesn't always have to be vertical. It could be just an out ball, middle screen, slant ball, stutter, just a simple little curl route. And then what he does with it afterwards could be special as well. He's fun to watch every day at practice as well.
I've got a chance to watch some highlights of him, and it's fun to watch him on film as well. So how do you see the team? It's early in the year.
Sure.
Obviously, you don't want to make any promises right now. But how does this particular group of kids, your senior class, match with some of the teams you have?
Well, it starts with the senior class. Number one, they have a love for football, and they have a love for each other. And you get those two ingredients together, it's a fun time every day with them, and I think that gives us an opportunity every Friday night to be successful. So you got to have a love for the game to win, and these guys love the game.
Coach, go be with your kids.
Thank you.
Coach, well done. You can
Absolutely.
do this for a living.
Thank you.
Man.
That's it for
Thank you, guys.
right now from Carlsbad. Let's go east where
Matt
Gilson is joining us. Take it away, Matt.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rudy. We are just in final warm-ups here at the East County Game of the Week, brought to you by El Cajon Ford. Eastlake making their trip over to play Grossmont, and Grossmont is just making their way onto the field as you watch them. They're looking a little bit excited for this one. Two 2-1 teams who are going at it. They've both had a couple different players in at quarterback throughout this early season, but both look to kind of be solidifying what's going on there. So two teams finding themselves. I think we're going to learn a lot more about each team tonight. We'll have all the highlights for you coming up on the PPR starting at 10:30. Right now, let's send it over to Allie Wagner.
Thank you very much, Matt Gilson. We're over here at Olympian High School. They're getting ready to face Hilltop High. Now, Olympian is 2-1 on the season, and Nico Mendoza, he can get it done on the air, in the air, on the ground, the whole thing. Now, if you're talking about Hilltop, I got a little tip from Coach Wessling earlier. They're going to go no huddle this game. They're switching it up. They're 1-2 on the year. They're looking to create some offense. So he said that change is going to be going on this game. So we'll see what happens when they take the field to South Bay Schools going at it. Should be a great game. We're going to have highlights tonight on the Prep Pigskin Report at 10:30. Can't wait. Rick Willis, up to you in the North County.
All right, Faith, I feel like I'm at a baseball game right now. El Camino's new tradition. I'll just go ahead and pan off and show everything going on here, Tim. But listen, do you hear it? They come onto the field to Hell's Bells. How cool is that? By the way, they're going to introduce some new uniforms tonight. They got their sweet grays, and then they also have some really nice gold ones. That's our Tri-City Medical Center North County Game of the Week. 2-1 El Camino hosting 2-1 Torrey Pines. There you see El Camino coming onto the field through the helmet right there. I'm telling you what, I haven't been fired up for a football game like this, well, since last Friday. Yeah, that's right. All right. Hey, Soderbro, what's it like down south?
All right, that's a good one, Rick. Let me tell you, cold and windy down here in the South Bay and Chula Vista. We have the Otay Ranch Mustangs in the darker blue taking on the Saints as we pan the camera. I always like to go down on the field and check things out, and they got some big boys on the Saints this year. Student body of 700, but yet 62 young men are taking part in the football program, including big.
Here's Rocky on Stanford.
The two best teams I've seen on film in the last 2 years where the receivers do a great job of blocking are us and Stanford. The last time I looked, and I hope I'm right, they're ranked 19th in the country. So if you can play well against the 19th ranked team in the country, you ought to get a little national exposure. If we beat them, as we're 3-0, that's all it'll mean.
Number 70, Logan.
And you're looking at the third leg of the FedEx playoffs in Lake Forest. It's the Conway Farms Golf Club. 70 golfers start, 30 move on to Atlanta. This is Jason Day firing for the pin.
And go in. There's the delayed reaction. action, a hole-in-one from the Australian, Jason Day.
Day's hole-in-one, good for a new BMW sedan, which he donated right back to the Western Golf Association and Evan Scholars Foundation. He probably has plenty of BMWs. Mark Leishman is your halfway leader going into the weekend. He's 16 strokes under par, 3 shots ahead of Day and Ricky Fowler. Okay, that's it for in sports. Coming up on the 10:30 edition of the Prep Picks Report, it is our plan to bring you highlights from 32 games. Can we take a shot of what's going on in the field right now? This is the Carlsbad Mission Hills game. Both teams coming to this contest 3-0. Mission Hills is ranked number 1 in the country and features the dynamic passing duel of Tuttle to Olave. I bet you'll hear those names in the highlights tonight on the 10:30, just as you'll hear the name Troy Bloomquist for the Carlsbad Lancers. He's a stud quarterback for them with 8 touchdown passes to his credit this season. I am done for now. Thank you for watching the 6 p.m. edition of the Pre-PPR main show, 10:30. We call it the Prep Picks Report. See you then.
All right, we'll all be watching, Paul. Thanks so much.